Hey, Jessica! I already told him, I said, yeah.
Good afternoon. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and gentlemen remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem for the South Newton High School Middle School Band. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. Welcome! We are beyond honored and grateful to have all you here today and to participate on this celebration, reflection, and anticipation of the graduating class of 2024. As I was preparing this opening speech, I found myself thinking of all my mentors, supporters, and friends who deserve thanks for their continuous sacrifice, commitment, and help to further my journey towards this very day. Those thoughts made me realize all of the opportunities I may have had and missed to thank these important people during the moments that really mattered. So I implore everybody in this building, as we continue from the ceremony today, feel free to thank whoever helped them at a time of need or just right now. Okay. This being said, thank you parents, family, teachers, and you, class of 2024, for making this year wonderful and an enjoyable time. All right. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2024 South Newton High School graduation ceremony. I am Josie Vogt, and I'm proud to introduce myself as the senior class secretary. I'm so grateful to be here today standing in front of my friends, family, and staff members who have made this day possible, and I'm honored to be presenting the reflection speech today on behalf of the graduating class. I would like to start with a thank you to everyone who has made this day possible for myself and my fellow classmates. Thank you to our staff members, administrators, friends, and family for allowing us to celebrate today. On behalf of my class and I, we are ever so grateful. Now, to the class of 2024. I'm so proud to be standing beside you all today and to have grown the last 13 years of our lives together. Soon, we will be turning our tassels and saying goodbye to many of our classmates and staff who have shaped us into the wonderful humans we are today. As we say goodbye to this chapter of our lives, I'm reminded of this quote by Winnie the Pooh. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. This goodbye may seem scary at first, but the future is in our hands and we have the whole world awaiting for us. Looking back at the past 13 years, I want to take a moment to highlight some of the things we have gone through as a class. We have made friendships, lost friendships, possibly broken a field goal post, grieved the loss of a fellow classmate, survived a global pandemic, celebrated homecomings, participated in spirit weeks, and discovered who we are, but more importantly, who and what we want to become. South Newton is where we have begun to shape our future selves and our dreams. We spent this past year going through all of our last as high school students, and after we walk out of these doors, we will begin to experience our first. Except this time, we will be on our own. It is important to remember as we walk out of these doors that in the midst of all of the next events that come our way, no matter how little or how big, negative or positive, everything happens for a reason. This saying may not make sense today, but I am positive that one day we will see the bigger picture of all of the obstacles or challenges that have been thrown our way. With this being said, I want to address that we should never forget where we came from. When you need to be reminded of this feeling, I suggest you listen to the song, Take Me Home, Country Roads. I do not know everyone's story, but in that story there may be hurt, pain, or grief. When you look back and reflect on the things we have overcome individually and collectively, I want you to also to remember the good times. Roasting marshmallows during homecoming, cheering on the volleyball team, Friday night lights, fighting for front row in the student section at basketball games, or even pulling an all-nighter to work the front row. As I try to wrap up 13 years into a short speech, I want to briefly mention one more thing that I hope you all take with you today. Regardless of your backgrounds, whether you come from a nurturing family or one that's faced its share of struggles, our aim remains the same. to make our families proud. Proud of the person they've raised or inspired, proud of the individual we've become, through both love and adversity. Today, we have done just that. Today, we celebrate not only surviving high school, but preparing for the world. As the Queen of Rap, Nicki Minaj, says, you guys, the last few years have been really rough on everyone. So you, all of you, guess what? You made it. We made it. You have a purpose and you have greatness inside of you. Go do great things. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Joseph Keller. I am proud to be the principal here at Southampton High School. Thank you all for coming out to our commencement ceremony today to celebrate the accomplishments of these wonderful young men and women. It is my honor to introduce to you the Salutatorian of the class of 2024, Miss Shelby Warren.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to be the class of 2024 Salutatorian. I know a lot of my classmates can attest to this when I say these last few months we've been asked the question, what are your plans after high school, countless times. And when your answer isn't traditional, they go, oh, that's okay. But of course it's okay. Growing up, there was a lot of societal pressure on going to a traditional four-year college. While college is absolutely necessary for some fields, and I am so proud of each and every one of my classmates who chose this path, it is not the only option. From the American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson, do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Our high school counselor, Laura Robbins, has always been so helpful in fulfilling each student's career goals. Whether it be finding a program for a skilled trade, filling out a college application, enlisting in the military, or any other assistance, I cannot thank you enough for all you do. Our world simply would not run if we didn't have a wide array of jobs. We need our ag lawyers, our cosmetologists, our welders, our electricians, our radiographers, our marine biologists, our policemen, our computer techs, our cardiac sonographers, our army rangers, and all the other various jobs my classmates have decided to pursue. No one job is superior to another. What matters is your passion and work ethic towards it. Choosing your path means consciously deciding what's right for you at every moment. That means not choosing an option based on what people usually do. Instead, ideally, you stop and consider every step along your journey. It's perfectly okay to not know what your future holds. After all, you're only 18 or close to it. The average person has about 12 jobs in their lifetime. So I'm not asking that you get your ideal job on the first try, just that whatever you do with heart and passion. The road less traveled can often lead to a beautiful destination. I mean, look at Bruno Mars, who started as an Elvis impersonator and now is a world-renowned musician. I've been blessed to have people in my life that have always been supportive of my goals and have given me sound advice. I want to thank my family for never doubting my choice and always pushing and supporting me. My best friends for all the C-Senior study dates and loving support. Drew for always knowing when I need a break and making life fun. The Southampton staff for believing in my ability and providing me with every opportunity to be successful. And thank you to my class for unforgettable memories. I'll miss playing chicken in the school pool, working the yard, breaking goalposts, and plastering 200 copies of Mr. Keller's face around the school with you. Sorry, Mr. Keller. Lastly, I would like to thank all my years of procrastination and ability to work under pressure for allowing me to write the speech in record time. My main message I want to leave you with is to not decide your future based on societal norms, but rather to forge your own path in life. You never know where it can take you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelby. It is now my privilege to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Miss Stephanie Brenda.
Alrighty, now I'd like to begin by asking you guys to close your eyes and think. Think about a goal that you wish to accomplish in 5 years. Maybe that's graduating from college. Maybe that's buying a new house or getting that new promotion. Think about that feeling. Think about walking across that college graduation stage, having keys and unlocking the door to your new house for the first time, or seeing that new paycheck that is significantly more than your old. Remember that feeling. Now, I want to introduce you, and my freshman class will remember, freshman Stephanie. The girl that wore jeans and a sweatshirt every day, a slick back ponytail, and only cared about one thing, school. She knew what she wanted, and that was to be her class's valedictorian. But Stephanie missed out on a lot of opportunities because she worked so hard, because she anticipated that feeling. She would stay up late at night, work on homework, Snapchat, waste time, and then wake up early in the morning before school to, of course, do homework. She missed out on a lot. And when I got my license, I can honestly say my priorities began to change. I realized the importance of going to football games, going to McDonald's after the football games, to spend time with my friends, make memories, drive to Lafayette, go see the new flavors of crumble cookies, have quality time, or even go to see Senor and feast on some arroz con pollo with my friends. I realized the value of friendship. I realized my priorities were not only school, but my friends. As I stand before you as a class valedictorian, it may come to a surprise to you, especially my mom and dad, that I spent the majority of last semester failing calculus. I see Mrs. Fitzsick laughing. And what I saw, I missed a whole bunch of school. My calculus grade fell significantly, and I would go to school every day, check my grades, and see that bad F on power school. Specifically, a 54%. And I felt overwhelmed. I felt like I couldn't make a comeback. That, you know what, it's just school. And I asked myself, in 5 years, will it matter my class rank? And the answer is no. The reality kicked in. But who it did matter to was freshman Stephanie. Freshman Stephanie who would do anything to accomplish that goal. And I realized that even in that moment of weakness, I needed to get my act together and make my academic comeback. And I did. And I'm very grateful for it. In life, we face hardships. Life is hard. Maybe it's a family hardship, medical emergency, or things simply just didn't work out the way we wanted to. That oftentimes causes us to lose focus of our goal. Now I want you to think back. Think about that goal I asked you to accomplish in 5 years. Remember that feeling. Now of course, if you write down your goal, your percentage of accomplishing that goal significantly increases. And I don't see any pencils or papers, but I know we all have our phone in our pocket. So please take out your phone right now. Senior class, audience as a whole, go ahead and take out your phone. And I want you to think of a specific person who's held you accountable. Maybe that's mom and dad or a best friend. That person and yourself with this text message will hold you accountable in 5 years. Go ahead and write, in 5 years, I will blank. and I will feel blank. Now, I also asked the seniors to copy and paste that text message into our senior Snapchat group chat, too. Because in our 10-year reunion, I'm going to hold you accountable. Perfect. Now, going back, and the main message is that our younger selves hold our future selves accountable. Life is hard. We lose track of what we want. But our younger self knows what we want and knows how happy it will make us. Don't forget your goals. Don't forget your feelings. And make your younger self proud. Thank you.
Seniors, one of the things that I marvel at is how fast this all went. Seems like yesterday we were sitting over there in the gym at the start of the school year. And I'm sure many of you and the people in this crowd today feel the same way, whether you're thinking about the start of this school year, the start of high school, or just going to school for the first time in kindergarten. It really is a blur. And that is the way life seems to work. You're all going to go on and do many different things. You're going to hit milestones along the way. And you're probably going to say at some point that it felt like yesterday, that we were just doing this. Whether it's graduating from high school or just starting, working, or college, or starting a family. We've talked all year about the different ways that you can be proactive to make sure you are as successful as possible. And all those lessons and conversations are still relevant and valid. But I want to ask you to do something else occasionally. I want you, every once in a while, to just take a big breath and take in the moment. Life moves so quickly most of the time, and we forget sometimes to enjoy the moment. We don't need to be continually thinking about what's happening in the future. Life is going to happen. It's going to do that anyways. Sometimes we need to just enjoy the moment. So I challenge you, when something great is happening, or maybe something as simple as a beautiful sunset, or maybe when you see one of these classmates 5, 10, 15 years down the road, you haven't seen them in a long time. Take a second, or a minute, or an hour, to appreciate that moment in time. Your journey here is just about done. I speak for everyone in the high school when I say that we are proud of each and every one of you. And we wish you all the happiness and success in the future. Now, everyone's not here to listen to me talk. They're here to celebrate you. So, just like they've done throughout your life and academic careers, let's give them that opportunity. It's time for the presentation of diplomas.
Valedictorian Adair. Noah Michael Akers. Malachi Blaze Alexander. Carlos Alfonso Arias Lopez. Stephanie Kaylee Miranda. Angelina Jade Chilcott. Creasy William Dowden. Yoreli Gomez. Ezekiel Manuel Gonzalez. Titan Alan Dean Hageman. Faith Savannah Hall. David Martin Hamilton. Valerie Marari Henriquez.
Haley Lynn Hoskins. Luke Stephen Hoskins. Robert David Jeffers. Serenity Nicole Jones. Evan Mitchell Crew. Jeffrey Michael Coons. Teresa Clarabelle Lazo. John Ernesto Lombardi. Shaylee Brielle Marks. Gabriel Sebastian Meiser. Jennifer Ava Morales. Sean Michael Bukasa. Kaylin Sierra Oliver. Avery Logan Pattengale. Jaden Samantha Catherine Peterson. Benjamin Quinones Sanchez. Kelsey Lorraine Surratt. Esteban Miguel Sesso. Daniel Augustus Springsteen. Addison Deanne Standish. Katiraway Jean Stevens. Riley William Alfonso Skopiak.
Chase Kirk Stillabauer. Brett Allen Lieberman. Jocelyn Renee Yeagas. Josie Faith Vogt. Shelby Renee Warren. Mackenzie Grace Watson. Emily Rose Wagaman. Carolyn Jeanette White. Haley Diane Whitson. Allison Brooke Wood. Morgan Michaela Wright.
As superintendent of the Southern School Corporation, and by the power vested in me by the Department of Education of the state of Indiana, I duly declare the class of 2024 to have officially graduated. Congratulations.